Welcome to episode 119. And in this episode, I'm actually going to call it the final countdown. And the entire episode is based upon all my final preparations that I'll lay out for the unveiling on May 25th. Following that, I also had an open house. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 119. All right, so been working like crazy trying to get all these wires done. I'm burning through supplies. This is my last bit of solder. Hopefully I'll have enough, which I think I will. Just to show you, all this is all done. All these feeders have been going in. All this is ready to go. So I'm making progress. Believe it or not, this does make sense to me, all these wires. What I'm gonna end up doing, I'm gonna have to neaten them up, put some wire ties on them and things like that, but that's not gonna stop me from continuing on. But all this is all done. So I am behind like 3 or 4 days, which is a problem. I do have extra time built into my schedule, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get this done. So I end up, let's see, I have about a dozen feeders left to put up. I gotta do these here. And just around this loop, I have a few. But in total, I had 83 of these drops. 83 of these drops coming down. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes 382 roughly solder joints I had to do. So after this, I am done with soldering for a while. It's definitely not my favorite part of this hobby, but it's necessary, obviously. So I'm gonna get back to work and I gotta get these trains running. I gotta build the board as well tonight for my circuit protectors and things like that. So we'll be back. Let me get back to soldering. All right, so I finished it. So all the wires are all soldered. I'm gonna go around and protect them with some electrical tape. And then I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna come back and then I'm going to build the actual panel that actually the start of my DCC panel for the whole layout. So I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be back and then hopefully get some trains running. All right, now what I'm doing is I'm extending the harbor out, and this is how the layout is angled. I just put this piece in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the verticals here, here, put another one here. I'm gonna cut this piece out and start putting up the fascia. We'll be back. All right, so I got, there goes my furnace. I got all this fascia up. I have to trim this fascia here for the harbor, but the harbor's in. And all this is in. Still didn't get as far as I wanted to tonight, but it's definitely looking like a layout now. All right, I'll be back. All right, my basement is officially a disaster zone, but I did get my fascia trimmed and painted, and Bridgeport Harbor is looking really good. So really looking forward to getting this modeling started. But as you can tell, I'm starting to put some of the skirts on, painting and putting skirts on at the same time. This feels like one of those home improvement shows right now. But I have a severe deadline now. I'm 4 days behind, and freaking out right now trying to get this project done. But anyway, I will get it done. I know I will. So let me take you over to another section of the layout, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing, or trying anyway. All right. So, yeah, this basement is a disaster. But anyway, what I decided to do is, since I've been running test trains, I got the MTH out, and then that's actually a dummy proto. So I decided to put a train together and see what it's going to do. So this is officially the largest train I've ever run, ever, aside from going to Springfield at the Big E train show. I have 31 cars in this train. So I got long cars, short cars. I have a heavyweight. I'm really testing the track out. So I want to make sure I have no issues. So I'm gonna fire this thing up, see how it goes, and wish me luck. But what I wanted to see if I can do with this train is, seeing that it's 31 cars, I want to be able to have the train go through one bridge and actually go through two bridges at the same time. So I think that'd be really cool. So let's fire this locomotive up and see how it goes. Sorry for panning so quickly. So, but anyway, let's go have some fun. All right, so we're making progress on the fascia. I called in reinforcements tonight. So what are you working on?
I am just drilling holes and putting the screws into the fascia attached to the leg.
Cool. All right, so we'll be back. All right, so now I'm starting to put the skirting on, as you can tell. And what I did, I still have to put some more screws in these. Let's see. I put clothespins I hot glue clothespins in the back of the fascia board. So it's easier just to put it up, and I have to take the fascia down for whatever reason. And there's some areas that I also have to, I had to staple the fascia. So there's no room for clothespins, but that's all right. All right, let me get back to work. All right, guys, so it's Friday the 24th, and today is my hard stop on my construction. So I'm happy to say that the construction is done for now. So I'm basically back on track, but I have to clean debris. And then pretty much I'm in cleaning mode. So the layout is ready to go. I still got to clean up quite a bit of this. It's definitely looking good. I didn't think I was ever going to get to this point with this layout. I still have to adjust these pieces here and that piece right there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. That really wasn't in the plan. I still have to make final adjustments to some bench work, but I say I'm about 90% done with construction. So, which makes me feel good because I don't have to worry about stressing out about getting everything done. But very, very pleased with how all this came together. There's one of the original panels from the H&H. So I got to start moving some buildings into place. And what I'm going to do is I have buildings that have been in boxes since I moved. And I'm finally going to get these buildings placed on the layout. Pretty much they're all going to be in this area here. So I'm going to start with a backdrop over here and then work its way down, all the way down. I'm going to put the corner buildings back in as well. So one other thing is somehow I messed up measuring the fascia because I'm short about 10 feet of it. I don't know how I did that, but it happens. So I'm gonna get some more of the fascia. Yeah, that's where it stopped right there. I just have to go to that corner and that's it. So, but I'm gonna wrap it around the back as well, and then it'll be all set to go. One of the things I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the powerhouse back in, and that'll be the first building I place back on the layout. It's gonna have to come back out for repairs, but for now, it's just gonna sit in there, get it off my shelf and have it sit on the layout. So, all right, we'll be back and I'll show you some more progress. All right, so let's take a look at the railroad. So today is the 25th of May, and I will be unveiling this layout today, or first official run today. So you'll see pictures of it, but I am done for now. So I'm very pleased how it came out. I'm at a good point. That I can relax. So one of the things that I really wanted to do when I unveiled this railroad was to have Jackie Collett, Bob's wife, come over and run the first train. So on the 25th of May at 2:30 p.m., the first train ran. Hit that button there. All right, so now I need you to bring it up to 35. Because we got to make the hill.
When Intermountain was doing the, was it in, or Centralia or Piscataway? Yeah. I got a call from him. I said, I need to see if I 33.
Where's the hill?
It's right over there.
That was my demo. It was broken.
So one of the other things that I worked on was having a custom sign made for the layout. So on the back of the sign, I dated it on 5/25/24, and right now in the video, Jackie Collett is actually signing the back of the sign, and I'm going to install it on the layout. So back in July of 21, I started this project of moving the former Huntington and Hartford Railroad. In just shy of 3 years, I was able to disassemble, reassemble, and do a ton of modifications. But I'm happy to say that about 90% of my construction is completed. So now I can start focusing on smaller projects on this layout and also my manufacturer's railroad. But I do want to take a moment just to thank everyone who has supported my channel. Subscribers, non-subscribers, and also channel members. I do appreciate everyone's suggestions, everyone's comments, and also basically all the support that you've given this channel. Going forward, what I'm going to be doing is working on more smaller, manageable sections of the railroad. I'm still going to continue to run the railroad, but I will be focusing on smaller projects.